Hey guys, Trevor Cherry here with the Transformation Center by Body and Soul Fitness, here to talk to you guys about one key area that everyone is looking to really improve, and that is also going to be a great jumpstart and absolute necessity for your weight loss moving forward. Because everything starts with the core. Everything starts with the core. If your core is weak, you're not going to be able to continually progress in your movement patterns because your balance is not going to be as good. All right, so if your balance is not as good, you basically have less of a chance to move into higher and higher and higher level of exercise. And the less you're actually able to do that, the longer it's going to be taking you to achieve your goals of weight loss. Because again, the more you get out of your workouts, the more it's going to actually propel your nutrition and everything else that's actually lining up. So let's talk about the core, and let's talk about one movement that I want to actually break down with you guys today, that is the front pillar. Because the front pillar is something that takes no movement, no space whatsoever. In terms of movement, I mean, you don't have to actually be all over the place at all. So you can do it in a very, very small space, and you can go back and forth with this movement here and really get what you're looking for at the core. So let me show you the front pillar really quickly, and then we're gonna run through it. So here's what we're looking at. All right, so we are on our forearms, and we're on our feet. We're going flat from our head to our feet here. What we're doing is we're tucking our chin in. Our chest is gonna be right over our elbows, and our vision is gonna be right over our hands. So here's the alignment here, all right? So when we're doing the front pillar, I'm gonna talk to you guys about generally what we see. Generally what we see is we see the stomach sagging. And when your stomach sags, all your pressure goes to your low back. So what I'm talking about is this. Generally I see this, the butt up, the stomach sagging, all the pressure's in my low spine. So what we need to do is what's called posterior pelvic tilt. It looks like this, all right? So when I'm standing, here's what the movement looks like. Your bum is out. It's basically like taking your hands, putting on your hips, rotating your hips forward just like so, just like you're squeezing a quarter in between your butt, okay? So you wanna really be squeezing. That takes all the tension off your low back, puts it all on your core, okay? So again, on the elbows, on the feet, chest right over our elbows here, vision right over our thumbs, flat from our head to our feet, tuck your chin in, push your elbows into the ground, and we are holding nice and tight here. Now, how do you make this more difficult? I'm gonna show you two different ways to do it. One of our modifications is called stability. So if you add stability, it becomes easier. If you take away stability, it becomes more difficult. So one way we can jump that up is to simply by going like this, one leg up, okay? And now a higher level than that, and it doesn't look like you're doing anything, but a higher level would be to pull your elbows and your feet together. So I'm literally trying to connect them. You never will, but again, dig your elbows in, pull them towards your feet, dig your feet in, pull them towards your elbows. So right now I'm not doing it, right now I am. So I'm basically pulling everything in together towards the center of my core, and it absolutely brings the intensity of the exercise up. So again, the key to your weight loss in absolute progression of your exercise is getting your core right. You get your core right, it opens up a ton of doors to a new level of movements that you're gonna actually be able to do now because your balance is better. And again, who doesn't want a nice midsection, all right? So a way you can apply this, guys, would be actually doing that for 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You do that 8 progressions through, it's 4 minutes. So 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, all right, times 8, 4 minutes. And that's a great static movement, which takes no movement in terms of proximity wise to really get your core right and get your weight loss moving in the right direction. Guys, Trevor Cherry here at the Transformation Center. Have an awesome and inspired day.